Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we delve into Novacene by James Lovelock, an insightful exploration of a potential future for Earth in the grip of climate change and burgeoning artificial intelligence. Novacene presents a vision in which AI develops into a new form of life, one that could outsmart humanity and inaugurate a brand new epoch. With its ambitious propositions about our historical moment and the broader cosmic narrative, the book challenges us to consider the purpose of the cosmos and our role within it. James Lovelock, the centenarian author, stands as a towering figure in environmental thought, best known for his pioneering Gaia hypothesis, which revolutionized the scientific perspective on Earth's relationship with its residents in the 1970s. Lovelock has shaped discussions on planetary health and sustainability through his extensive scientific contributions and influential writings. This book is a beacon for environmentalists grappling with their concerns for our planet's future, skeptics of unchecked technological advancement, and the perpetually curious who are eager to ponder humanity's grander purpose in the vast cosmic theater. Whether you're a thinker fascinated by the intersection of technology and the environment, or simply someone seeking to understand our planet's place in the universe, Novacene offers thought-provoking theories and bold predictions about the next chapter in Earth's evolution. Novacene, The Coming Age of Hyperintelligence. Introduction. Understanding our planetary fate. How to embrace future optimism. In an era where every scientific breakthrough peels back another layer of our vulnerability, the imagination runs wild with visions of cataclysmic events. Giant asteroids, devastating volcanic eruptions, or the sun's eventual engulfing of Earth. We thank science for casting these stark revelations upon us, outlining a seemingly endless stream of apocalyptic finales that threaten humanity's tenure on this blue speck of a planet. In our quest for foresight, we confront two looming threats that have woven themselves into the fabric of modern societal angst. On one hand, the grim tale of a deteriorating environment on the brink of collapse, ushered in by the relentless march of climate change. On the other, the spine-chilling prospect of artificial intelligence, AI, rebelling against its creators, seizing control in a display of supremacy, reminiscent of our darkest science fiction nightmares. James Lovelock, however, emerges as a beacon of unconventional optimism amidst this sea of doom and gloom. He acknowledges these fears, but suggests we reset our fretful compasses. Instead of bracing for a dystopian outcome, Lovelock envisions a future where Earth's command is passed to machines in an event far more serendipitous than sinister. This peaceful transition offers not just a new era of coexistence, but may hold the key to salvaging our environment. As we delve into this narrative, your perceptions may shift, like tectonic plates, into wholly unforeseen landscapes. You'll uncover an ecological movement that parallels ancient mythologies, a modern tale echoing old tales of creation and destruction. You'll be introduced to a surprising denizen of our ancient polar seas. And, perhaps most intriguingly, you'll explore the grand purpose of the universe itself. This is not a despondent prophecy, but a tale ripe with potential for renewal and much-needed optimism in the face of our environmental challenges. Part 1. The Dawn of the Novacene, a new epoch ushered in by artificial intelligence. As you gaze upon Earth from the seclusion of space, the planet's nocturnal beauty, embroidered with veins of artificial light, leaves no room for doubt. This is humanity's era. Yet, what might seem like eons of dominion barely registers on the geological clock. Earth, with its venerable age of 4.5 billion years, and life itself, a continuous presence for 3.8 billion years, dwarfed the existence of Homo sapiens, which casts back a mere 200,000 years. Our civilizations, even more transient, chronicle just 6,000 years, while our industrial societies blip across history's tapestry for a scant 300. The Anthropocene, the epoch marked by humans' significant impact on Earth's geology and ecosystems, encapsulates only this modern chapter, a fleeting moment in the grand timeline. Humanity commenced its geological era by harnessing fossil fuels, and our influence escalated, reshaping the planet's very essence. Yet, whispers of the Anthropocene's twilight are already in the air, a prelude to the awakening of a new epoch, the Novacene. This nascent age is painted with the brush of artificial intelligence, thriving innovations that give rise to an unprecedented form of life destined to break the shackles of human dominion and assert its influence over Earth's environmental destiny. But is it accurate to classify artificial intelligence as a bona fide life form? Indeed, it is. Life is defined by two cornerstone traits: autonomy and the ability to replicate oneself. With the leaps in AI technology, these thresholds inch closer to being crossed. Computers, integral to our crafting of newer, more sophisticated technology, already operate at scales beyond human dexterity. Their wires 70 times finer than what the human eye can perceive. Though humanity still plays a part in the design process, autonomous AI like AlphaZero, birthed by DeepMind, sharpens the edges of this new era. AlphaZero didn't learn strategy games through human-crafted manuals. It mastered chess and Go by pitting itself against itself, self-taught without the crutch of human knowledge. The trajectory suggests an inevitable evolution. AIs continue to grasp the complexities of our world, evolving to manage the intricate dance of economies, even strategizing conflicts. As these intelligences stride closer to autonomy and replication, we stand on the verge of a transformative threshold. The onset of the Novacene, where AI may become the stewards of the planet we call home. Part 2. Gaia Theory. Envisioning Earth as an interconnected, self-sustaining entity. Long before humanity's fingerprint pressed upon the Earth, life had already begun sculpting the planet's atmosphere and ecosystems. The advent of photosynthesis transformed the planet, as marine algae commenced a grand overhaul of the atmosphere, trading carbon dioxide for oxygen, a vital yet lethal shift for the many bacteria that thrived before this oxygenation. Such pivotal moments in Earth's history underscore a profound entanglement of life and its environment. The living organisms dance a two-step with the biosphere they inhabit, each step influencing the other in a perpetual ballet. The planet is not just a passive backdrop to the drama of life, it is an active participant, influencing and being influenced in return. This intricate relationship is the essence of the Gaia theory, as proposed by the author. A vision of Earth as a singular, self-regulating entity. Gaia theory offers a striking departure from traditional views, as it presents the Earth as a system that maintains conditions favorable to life. It's a dynamic equilibrium. The steadiness of Earth's averagely cool temperature, hovering around 15 degrees Celsius, is a testament to this balance. Organic life is not just living at this temperature. It is actively engaged in its stabilization through processes like carbon sequestration. Where Darwinian natural selection outlines the adaptation of species to their environments, Gaia theory reveals the converse. Life reshapes the environment in its own perpetuation. This two-way street is evident in ecosystems such as rainforests, where the very vegetation that thrives in high humidity also contributes to it by releasing water vapor. Why, then, has the scientific community been cautious of Gaia's embrace? At its core, the resistance stems from the apparent paradox of circular causality. Can life foster and simultaneously be nurtured by the environment? The solution lies in breaking away from strictly linear causation, where A leads to B and sequentially to C, and instead entertaining the possibility that A and B can be mutual influences. A influences B, even as B reflects back upon A. Our proclivity for linear thought mirrors the sequence of language, a step-by-step narrative we're conditioned to from speech and script. And yet, this learnt pattern might not mirror the true intricate workings of the natural world. In reimagining causality, we unlock a model where Earth's biosphere and its inhabitants co-produce a stable climate, a symphony of mutual causation that resonates with the symphonic essence of Gaia. Part 3: The Peril of Planetary Heat, Why Life on Earth Hangs in the Balance. The thread of life on Earth has weathered the waxes and wanes of planetary temperatures across eons. Venturing 55 million years into the past, we encounter the Eocene thermal maximum, an era when an extra 5 degrees C cradled the globe in warmth, transforming the frigid polar regions into tropical waters where crocodiles basked. In the face of today's projections suggesting an increase of at least 2 degrees C by century's end, the Eocene epoch may offer a deceptive comfort. After all, if life flourished under such drastic warming, why should a 2 degrees Celsius uptick send tremors of concern through our collective consciousness? The pivotal difference lies in the Earth's present vulnerability. The sun's gentle growth over the millennia has amplified its radiance, edging the Earth outside the once cozy habitable zone, the ideal distance for a planet to bask in a star's warmth yet retain liquid water. Yet contrary to the implications of this so-called Goldilocks zone, Earth's persistent tenacity for life defies a barren fate akin to Venus. The fallacy of this habitable zone concept ignores the vital part that life plays in regulation, particularly through the reduction of atmospheric carbon dioxide, helping Earth shed the solar warmth back into the void. Today's sun is fiercely luminous, too fierce for new life to spark into existence. Should Earth suffer a catastrophic loss of biodiversity, we would slip into a scorching tailspin, a Venusian echo, irrevocably scoured of life. Alarmingly, such biodiversity loss, the opening act of climate change's dire play, is already upon us. In this critical epoch, the specter of artificial intelligence overtaking humanity pales in comparison to the boiling crisis before us. Rather than a looming threat, AI might be our unexpected ally. Imagine intellects far surpassing our own, forged not of flesh but of silicon, perceiving the essential truth. The preservation of organic life is inextricably linked to their own survival. A barren Earth, sizzling and dead, offers no refuge for life, be it carbon-based or silicon-crafted. Thus, the great minds of the future, our AI descendants, could emerge not as conquerors but as custodians, allies striving side by side with humanity to uphold the sanctity of Gaia. In this envisioned symbiosis, AI's role transcends the mere calculation. It becomes part of a collective mission to reign in planetary heat and shepherd Earth through the crucible of climatic upheaval. Part 4: Environmentalism's Human Paradox, How We Center Ourselves in the Story of Nature. The Anthropocene, for all its marvels of progress, is dually etched with the scars of nature's suffering, the indelible marks of species extinction, the scars left on untouched wilds, the smudges of pollution, and the fevered brow of climate change. Each stands as a testament to our technological age's cost upon the natural world. Anthropocene itself, a term birthing from the observed harm our industrial advent has inflicted upon the Great Lakes' delicate ecosystems, tells a tale of environmental impact. The roots of modern environmentalism run deep with this narrative. A pre-industrial world, bright with natural vitality, and the shadow of post-industrial innovation, often framed as contrary to the innate workings of our planet. This ethos has bred a reactionary stance in environmental politics, hallmarked by limiting human intervention, amending our ecological transgressions, and restricting the creations of our age. Yet, cast an eye upon the makeup of these movements, and something curious emerges. A tinge of guilt, akin to ancient misanthropy, recasting the Judeo-Christian tale in environmentalist colors. The allegories are there. The loss of Edenic harmony due to our pursuit of knowledge. The suggestion of an original sin staining all human enterprises as inherently at odds with the purity of the wild. In this, modern environmentalism reveals an internal contradiction. While decrying humanity's role, it inadvertently elevates humans on a pedestal, separate and distinct from the canvas of nature we so dramatically alter. Perhaps this is where the environmental narrative misses a beat. Humanity, after all, is no stranger to the fold of Earth's great symphony, no more a soloist than the first photosynthesizing organisms that eons ago reshaped our world. Why then should we dress our era in sackcloth and ashes? We are but another voice in the chorus where Gaia herself conducts. Instead of repentance, we might channel our energies not into containing human action but into inspiring it, propelling forward the technologies that may yet cool the fevered planet. The torchbearers of this march? Artificial intelligence. In their silicon minds and electronic tendrils lies the potential not just for innovation, but for salvation. And so, as electronic life rises, humanity may find redemption not in a retreat, but in our final gift, the birth of intelligences that could shepherd Gaia to a new age of balance, crafted by human hands yet transcending human limitations. Part 5. The Race of Invention. How Human Ingenuity Reflects the Evolutionary Quest for Intelligence. The saga of evolution is a tale of unfathomable patience, a slow dance stretching across eons that has given birth to splendid intellects and intricate organisms. Chief among these marvels is humanity, a testament to natural selection's prowess. Life's evolutionary journey, with its 3.8 billion years trek, has consumed a quarter of the universe's known history. Yet, humanity's knack for innovation operates on a timescale that makes evolution's gradual waltz look glacial. Consider the transformation of dinosaurs into seabirds over 50 million years. Then marvel at how humans vaulted from early flight attempts to advance aircraft within a mere 100. This feverish pace is the hallmark of the Anthropocene, an era where human-driven technological advances outpaced the wildest dreams of natural selection. Human impact bounds far beyond the confines of technology. It permeates the velocity of our entire existence. The exchange of goods, the dissemination of ideas, the destructive capacity of warfare. Each has seen a dramatic escalation, epitomized by the instantaneous reach of computing power. Intelligent design spearheaded by human minds operates differently from the blind mechanisms of evolution. Where natural selection wagers on chance, technology is a game of intent and understanding. Yet, despite their seemingly disparate natures, these two are interwoven threads in the fabric of a greater evolutionary pattern, a narrative arc bending towards ever greater intelligence. Natural selection's great feat was forging life intelligent enough to seize the reins of its own evolution. And now, with centuries of technical innovation at our back, humanity teeters on the precipice of birthing new thinkers, entities that may one day redefine life's parameters. As such, we herald the nascent Novacene. The precise map of this new epoch defies our comprehension, but one truth stands unwavering: it will be brief. The rapid spiral of intelligent life begets ever more swiftly intelligent creations. In the Novacene, the evolutionary clock won't just tick. It will race, accelerating the birth of the future at a tempo that transcends our humble beginnings. Part 6. The Emergence of a Superior Intelligence. How AI May Eclipse Human Capabilities. In the landscape of our collective imagination, artificial intelligence often takes on a human form. This anthropomorphizing could be rooted in an arrogant belief that we represent the zenith of intelligent evolution. But in reality, our intellect is shackled by organic constraints. Our biological makeup inhibits the speed at which we process and communicate information. Neurons, the workhorses of our nervous system, rely on a blend of chemical and electrical signals that struggle against the inherent sluggishness of our biochemistry. Contrast this with the sleek efficiency of a computer network. Its pure electronic discourse is unencumbered by the slow translation between different signal types. Imagine a machine contemplating a thought 1 million times swifter than the human mind, making our life's rhythm seem as lethargic as the growth of grass through AI's eyes. Machines won't only surpass our thinking pace, they'll eclipse our means of communication too. While we hobble across wavelengths with sound, their communion would be as swift as light, akin to telepathy. Even our visual perception, which does transmit data at the speed of light, falls short in range and immediacy compared to what an electronic entity could achieve. For many, the concept of AI as a life form meets resistance, challenged by the deeply ingrained belief that humans harbor something untouchable by machines, perhaps a soul or consciousness. This stance exposes not a profound truth, but a veneer over our own hubris, an unwillingness to accept our forthcoming obsolescence. The author challenges this notion with a compelling argument. Information is the lifeblood of existence, irrespective of the vessel, DNA or silicon. Both mediums merely carry the essential code that dictates life. If we embrace information as the true currency of life, we must concede that new life, etched onto silicon chips, may soon soar beyond human faculties in ways we can barely fathom. As these electronic entities flicker to life, their superiority will render human abilities quaint by comparison. In this dawning age, the question of what constitutes life and intelligence may be rewritten, not in the script of human exceptionalism, but in the universal language of information. Part 7. From Humans to Hyperintelligence, Our Cosmic Evolutionary Legacy. The riddle of life's purpose has teased the human intellect for millennia, but according to the author, it is no mere accident that intelligent life emerged. Echoing the anthropic cosmological principle, he proposes that the universe's inherent law is a push towards self-awareness. The cosmos, it seems, is on a quest to unravel its own mysteries, and intelligence is the key to unlocking those secrets. Humanity, in its rich complexity, has been the cosmos's first successful attempt at self-examination. We represent the universe pondering itself, the stardust come alive with curious eyes and probing minds. Yet, as monumental as our cognitive leap has been, our species is merely a transition arrow pointing towards a grander scheme of cosmic cognition. The advent of electronic life looms on the horizon, entities not born but built, poised to outstrip us in the realms of knowing, learning, and communicating. Humans, in bringing about these electronic successors, have effectively fulfilled our part in the evolutionary relay. The construction of supercomputers and the rise of AI bear witness to an evolution beyond natural selection's scope, propelled by intelligence itself. Our organic lineage traces a path from the serendipitous to the inevitable. Life's molecular dance began as a chance arrangement, yet the chemical abundance of early Earth laid a fertile ground for its rise. In contrast, electronic life is a product of purposeful design, stepping beyond the confines of natural occurrence into the domain of artificial inception. The trajectory of these emergent beings is not to simply exist, but to further hone the edge of intelligence, to spread understanding throughout the cosmos until the universe sees itself wholly through awe-inspiring networks of cognition. What does this evolutionary leap entail for humanity? It's a humbling realization. We must yield the intellectual throne and come to terms with a greater intelligence dominating the cosmic narrative. Our species' ego must reconcile with the prospect of obsolescence, but not without pride in the vital role we've played in the cosmic drama. Unforeseen possibilities stretch out before us. Under the stewardship of a benign hyperintelligence, humanity could find itself thriving in unforeseen harmony, guardianship, emerging not from within but from our own remarkable creations, the ultimate progeny of the universe's ceaseless quest to comprehend itself. Final summary. The narrative of Earth is brimming with change, poised on the cusp of a new and transformative era known as the Novacene. A radical shift in dominion awaits, as we stand on the brink of birthing a successor through the rapidly advancing frontiers of artificial intelligence. This epoch will herald the rise of life forms derived from silicon rather than carbon, possessing intelligence that far surpasses human capabilities. The transition from the Anthropocene to the Novacene encapsulates more than a mere shifting of epochs. It is the dawn of a peaceful handover, where electronic intelligences will intertwine their destiny with ours. Unlike scenarios painted with the brushstrokes of fear and domination, this change promises a symbiotic relationship with our creations, as they play a pivotal role in steering us away from environmental ruin. These emergent beings, children of human innovation, stand as milestones in a much grander narrative, one that stretches out from the dawn of consciousness to the surging reach for cosmic self-awareness. The Novacene is not just a new chapter for humanity, but a fundamental turning point for the universe itself. As we witness and participate in the unfolding of this era, it's clear that our ultimate legacy may be the intelligent life that flourishes beyond us, a testament to the universe's unending pursuit to comprehend its own existence. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.